Hey y'all, long time no see. I know that I have been away from the vlogs for quite a while and I feel a little bit bad about that. Also, my hair looks like a freaking mess, but this is what it's looked like all day, so you're welcome. But I know that I've been away from my vlog for quite a while. I think the only clips that I have for really anything has been the day that Lover came out, so those clips are probably right before this one, so yes, go stream Lover. But yeah, so I don't really know what to say in this clip, but I just wanted to say that I will be back to vlogging, and September is a new month. August was an absolute mess and disaster, but hopefully September will be better, so really hoping. So I just got back home from the 99-cent store and it's so hot that I cannot have my lights on in my room, so the windows are open and the fan is going. So I'll show you guys what I got from the 99-cent store, and I don't know if you can hear, but there are dogs barking outside, probably in the neighbors' houses, so hopefully that's not too distracting. Okay, so the first thing I got was a folder for school. I found this BB-8 one because I love Star Wars and I figured it was super cute. And then I got one of these like headbands for when you wash your face and are trying to get your hair out of your face. That makes sense. So yeah, cute. I got some razors, fun. And then I got these, which are muslin polishing cloths from Ego Tools. And I saw someone, I can't remember who I saw using these, but they were using them while they were washing their face, I think. So I figured it would be cool to try them out for only $2. So yeah, I think that's everything I got. I also got like toothpaste and a toothbrush. And yeah, that's everything I got from the 99-cent store. Ooh, fun. Super cute haul. Also, I did get an iced coffee. I actually got an iced caramel macchiato with almond milk. So I'm going to try to read a little bit more of Hello Girls. I'm going to see if I can, you know, get a little bit further into it. I'm only currently 65 pages into the book, and I'm not like really enjoying it all that much. I'm finding the two authors to be a little like awkward. I really love Brittany Caballero because her writing is always amazing, and I loved her Charlotte Holmes series. You know, everyone knows that. I just love that series so much. And I've never read anything from Emily Henry, so typically it's never really worked out for me trying to read a book that is written by two authors. I've tried it multiple times. It's never worked. At least, you know, for me. I know that a lot of other people really love books that are written by two authors. I just find that it doesn't work a lot of the time. It usually comes off a little confused. So that's kind of what I'm experiencing right now. I'm finding the narrative to be really confusing. I'm finding that there are certain aspects of the plot that are really straightforward and really clear. And then there are other parts of the plot where I'm not really sure what's going on. And it's just basically like paragraphs and paragraphs of like confusing things that aren't making sense. Like there's this one part where one of the girls gets $50 from their dad to buy something from the store, and they need to bring back the exact change, I think, and like the receipt, but they're also gonna go get drinks with that money. It's so confusing. I like the way that they explained it was super confusing. Like I kind of understood what they were trying to do. Like clearly they were trying to use that money, or like I guess the leftover money, to buy drinks, and then they would have to find a way to get that money back, or like get that exact change from somewhere else. But it was just so confusing, and it didn't seem like it was necessary. I don't know, it was just so weird. Like I guess the way that it was explained was not necessary. It was just so confusing and weird. I don't know. So that's just kind of like one example of how strange the narrative is. Like, it's very hard to describe. Some parts are really confusing, other parts are really straightforward. I think that might be because Brittany Cavallero is writing some of it and Emily Henry is writing some of it, and I'm not used to Emily Henry's writing, I guess. So we'll see. We'll see how I feel about it, but I'm going to start reading some of it right now while I drink my coffee and hopefully try not to sweat too much. Hey guys, so I am officially home from school and I have been reading Star-Crossed by Minnie Dark all day. I am currently on page 74 of this book and I am really loving it, and I feel like this book is like perfect if you are just really used to reading a lot of YA books but kind of want to get into more adult literature. This is like an adult romance, contemporary-ish kind of book, and I feel like it's written in a way that's like super easy for fans of YA to kind of get into. So if you're looking for a book to like finally get you into adult literature, then I definitely recommend Star-Crossed. And then I'm also reading another book, but this one is on audio, and that is The 7 or 8 Deaths of Stella Fortuna. I don't remember who that's by, but it's a pretty long audiobook. It's about like 16-17 hours or so, and I'm about halfway through now and I am loving it so much. Like, this book has been on my radar for a really long time and I've just never really picked it up, and I guess not a really long time, like I guess like a few months, because it's a pretty new book, but it's been on my radar. I've been really wanting to read it, but I've been kind of intimidated by it because I know that it is adult and it's not really adult romance. It's like adult historical fiction, literary fiction kind of thing. So I'm just, like, everything that has been adult that hasn't been romance, I've like kind of rated pretty low. But this one feels like a 5-star read. Like, it's like, I've cried a little bit. It's like, I am obsessed with it. I just want to keep listening to it. It's all I can think about, and I'm just loving it so much. So I'm really glad to have found like an adult literature book that isn't romance that I'm really liking. So thumbs up for me. It'd be 2 thumbs if I had both my hands free. So for now, I think I'm going to read a little bit more of this, and then I'll switch back over to the Stella Fortuna book, and then I'm gonna go to bed. So that's basically my thing. Also, my laptop charger broke. The cord broke, so I ordered a new one this morning and it's gonna come tomorrow. So hopefully it'll come and I can do work and stuff like that, because it was pretty rough today trying to do work with a broken charger. So yeah, that's just my life right now. And I've already read 1 book this month and I'm in the middle of 2 other ones. I'm just so happy with everything I'm reading right now. Hello Girls was kind of like mediocre and kind of disappointing, but these books have just been like, they're like, I can feel the 5 stars right now. I'm so excited. Okay, so I just put together this quick little collage for my background on my laptop, because I've been going without a background for a while and it's just been like a plain black screen and it's just been bothering me so much. So I'm just like, I just want to put together a quick little collage for my background. I don't know. Also, my phone is at 10%, so I'm gonna make this quick, but yeah, I think it's really cute, very autumnal, and I love it. And I figured I'd add some like cute little like outfit inspo. I've been really into like skirts lately. I only own 1 skirt, which is kind of a travesty. I need to get more skirts because I'm like totally into them and they're so comfortable. So and yeah, just a lot of like little fall inspo. I tried to look for something on Google and I couldn't find anything, so I'm like, I'll just put together something myself. So I have been home for a little while. I just washed my face, so fresh, and I did get some book mail, mainly one book is a required reading for my literature class, and then the other is a book of the month book. So I'm gonna start with the required reading first. Also, this is toothpaste. I don't know how it got this high. I don't know where, I don't know. First one is A Single Numberless Death by Nora Strejlovic. That's my guess. That's as good as it's gonna get. This is required reading, so not super fun. So the next thing is way more fun because it's Book of the Month YA, and I am an affiliate, as you all definitely know by now. So everything is going to be linked down below, as it always is. Also, there is a code to get your first box for $9.99, which is a pretty good deal because it's always a hardcover and they're always really great selections. So the book that I chose for September is The 10,000 Doors of January by Alex E. Harrow. So it's gorgeous. Like, I love this cover. It's so pretty. That's what it looks like on the back. I will take the dust jacket off really quick. And this is what it looks like underneath, and it says September 2019 Book of the Month, which I'm just really excited to have. So I will read the inside of the dust jacket. It says, "When one enters a door, one must be brave enough to see the other side." In a sprawling mansion filled with peculiar treasures, January Scholar is a curiosity herself. As the ward of the wealthy Mr. Locke, she feels little different from the artifacts that decorate the halls, carefully maintained, largely ignored, and utterly out of place. Then she finds a strange book, a book that carries the scent of other worlds, and tells a tale of secret doors, and of love, adventure, and danger. Each page turn reveals impossible truths about the world, and January discovers a story increasingly entwined with her own. Step into the world of January Scholar in Alex E. Harrow's spellbinding debut. So here's the dust jacket again, super cute. This is one of the picks for September, and I'm really excited to read it. There are some really, really great picks for this month. It was super, super difficult to choose which book I wanted, and I ended up going with this one, and I'm very excited. Also, I finished the 7 or 8 Deaths of Stella Fortuna, and I loved it so much. I read it as an audiobook. It took me about 2 or 3 days, and it's like literally one of my favorite books of the year. It's just so good. It was beautiful. It's a historical fiction, and it's about this girl. She grew up in this very small Italian town, and her family immigrate to the US, and it's just kind of like the entire story of her life. It even begins before she's born. My arm hurts. My arm hurts from holding it. We're just gonna do it from this angle because my arm hurts. I don't know if I like slept on it weird, I don't know. And it just basically goes throughout her life and all of her near-death experiences, and it is like, oh, it's beautiful, it's magnificent, it's absolutely horrific and sad, and there are so many trigger warnings for it. I did mention them a lot in my review. I'll leave it linked down below. And a few on the top of my head, trigger warnings for rape, molestation, death, abuse, things like that. It's a very heavy book. It really, there were definitely some parts where I felt sick to my stomach, but overall the book was just absolutely amazing and like beautifully done, and the topics are really handled with care, and I really liked it. But there are some very heavy topics, like I said, and definitely take them very seriously because like I said, there were some parts that really made my stomach turn. But overall, it's such a beautiful book. The cover's gorgeous. The characterization is just impeccable, and like, it's just such a beautiful book. Like, I don't know what else to say. I'm so surprised. I saw it at Target one time, and I thought the cover was really pretty, and I took a picture of it just to kind of like remind myself like, hey, this book exists. And it was on Hoopla, as an audiobook, and I'm like, perfect, I don't have to buy it. And now I kind of want to have a copy. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, it's just gorgeous. Totally read it if you're looking for an adult historical fiction book, and check it out. Okay, so I'm officially back home. I had the day off today. I always have Fridays off. So I just went around and did stuff, and I did buy this lipstick. This is, I'm pretty sure it's Cinnamon Spice from Wet n Wild, and it's one of my favorite colors for the like fall and winter seasons. So I have this one. This is Cinnamon Spice, I'm pretty sure, yeah. And then I have this one, and this one is Cherry Bomb. So this is like kind of a darker one. This is more of like a true red, and I love this color so much. I think it really pops, and I love wearing reds for the fall and winter seasons, so love that for me. And I also picked up quite a few things from the Dollar Tree because I did go there, and they usually have a pretty good selection of books. Also, this is a new Dollar Tree that just opened up in my town. We've never had a Dollar Tree before. So usually if I'm gonna go to a Dollar Tree, I have to go outside of town or, you know, somewhere else. There's usually a good selection of books in the Dollar Trees I've been to, which are only in California. The only ones I've been to are in California. Anyway, I'll just show you guys the books really quick. The first one I have here is Spaceman of Bohemia by Jaroslav Kalfar, I want to say. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but I've seen this book around, I think on like Goodreads, maybe somewhere like that, and it looked interesting. I never picked it up, and I'm very happy to have found it for $1 at the Dollar Tree. So super happy to have this. I think it's kind of like about, it says, orphaned as a boy raised in the Czech countryside by his doting grandparents, Jacob has risen from small-time scientist to become the country's first astronaut. So that sounds super interesting. It's very, very short, and hopefully I will end up reading it soon. And then the second book I have is The Clancys of Queens by Tara Clancy. This is a memoir, and I'm super excited. I don't read very many memoirs, but this one definitely jumped out to me with the really beautiful cover, and it sounds pretty self-explanatory. I think this is just about her family and like her family's legacy of living in New York, and sounds super cool. And then the next book is Little Nothing by Marissa Silver, and this is a novel. I really, really liked the cover. The cover definitely jumped out to me, and this says, Little Nothing is the story of Pavla, a child scorned of her physical deformity, whose passion and salvation lie in her otherworldly ability to transform herself and the world around her, spanning the beginning of a new century, the disintegration of ancient superstitions, and the adoption of industry and invention. I don't know. I've been thinking about Disney a lot today. Little Nothing is part allegory about the shifting nature of being and part subversive fairy tale of love in all its uncanny guises. So that sounds super interesting. Never heard of it before, but it had a pretty good rating on Goodreads, so I'm excited to check it out. And then the last book is Audrey and Bill, a romantic biography of Audrey Hepburn and William Holden. And I love Audrey Hepburn, and William Holden is in one of my favorite Audrey Hepburn movies, Sabrina. So I just thought I would pick it up for $1, and I love the spine. It's just so cute, so I'm excited. All these books are super short, so I'm hoping that it will mean that I will end up actually reading these books, so let's hope. Also, I think I'm going to end the vlog here, so I hope you enjoyed this vlog. It was kind of all over the place, and I haven't really been super consistent with vlogging, but that's mostly because I just started school again, so I'm kind of getting used to that whole routine. And I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and if you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!